Hello everyone, LBT once again, and welcome back to another LBT Q&A stream. And yep, hope you're all doing good. And I just woke up, brushed my teeth, prepared to clean up for Christmas, and yeah. And decided to do this live stream outside of my room, and well, I'm in the gaming room like this, and my dino characters are there, and it is what it is. So there you have it. Hey Hulkster, and sorry for ignoring you during my podcast of Power Rangers because it's most likely me and Shamer, so I apologize for that. Oh, hey Nathan. Nice to see you there. Just two guys here, and still better than Fan Four Stick by saying something like, "How about two guys and a girl and the thing that nobody wanted?" Like, "How about two guys and two girls and the thing that nobody wanted?" Screw Fan Four Stick. Fan Four Stick. The movie was awful. Hey guys, Power Rangers here. Hey Shamer. Glad to stop by my LBT stream or LBT Q&A stream. So there's just that. And I also heard that the new Chicken Run sequel is kind of cool, but I'm gonna see the movie as soon as the stream is done, or may as well watch it during the stream if it's okay with you guys. So, oh, hello, Tyrannotherium. Nice to see you here. How are you? And nice knowing you. And for me, try to do better. Try to do something different around here. And the good news is that I'm back doing music videos for real this time. And I don't care about the copyright claim, and I don't care about this nonsense going on. So, yeah. I like Chicken Run too. I'm going to see the sequel, see if it's better than the first film, because when I watch sequels to movies that I like, I tend to think to them as better than the first film or equal or maybe worse, I guess. Some sequels could be good, some could be okay, and some could be bad. But I'm most likely on the good ones. So there you have it. Good. You're doing good. So am I. And I'm prepared to watch Chicken Run 2. And then after that movie, I'm going to watch Thor Love and Thunder on the Disney Plus. Not to mention Leo, that Adam Sandler animated film. And also heard that it was good. And it was okay. Are you talking about Thor Love and Thunder? Because I haven't seen it and haven't heard of it. So, yeah. The first one was groundbreaking. Oh, the first Chicken Run movie? I actually like that movie, Chicken Run. But the sequel, I'm going to check it. Check it out if it's going to be my good taste. And might as well put up a mini review on it. So, there's just that. And as for tomorrow, which is December 20th, I know, tomorrow I'm gonna clean around the house in my area just to get prepared for Christmas stuff and other stuff going on. So I'm gonna clean around the house in my area. First thing to do in tomorrow morning. So until that day is over, until it's over. Chicken Run 2 was alright. Despite me saying this, but I haven't seen this sequel, so don't worry, Tyrannotherium. It's gonna be a surprise, just like you. Because I've said it a couple of times and I'm not gonna say it again. It's gonna be a surprise, so don't worry. I forgot Chicken Run is already out. I hate Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah. Yeah. Also heard that some people said that the movie was terrible because it relies too much on comedy rather than telling a good story. And because if anything, it's going to be like the the Neil Saban of Power Rangers, where they turned this franchise into a lighthearted comedy moments where they, I mean, after the Disney era Power Rangers ended, when the Neil Saban came along, and that's how it turned into a comedy like Samurai and Megaforce. I know they want to get things serious, but they decided to make them lighthearted and child friendly, most likely child friendly and all that stuff. So I can understand why many people are. And uh, and that TV show, Avengers Assemble, as good as that TV show was, and I still like it to this day, I'll admit that they rely too much on lighthearted comedy moments. Some moments could be dark, and some could be out of place, but I still like it for what it is. Ultimate Spider-Man's really good. The Guardians of the Galaxy animated series was pretty good. Even that Hulk TV show was pretty good. And not to mention Devil Dinosaur was actually kind of cool there. The Devil Dinosaur that appeared in the Hulk TV show. I mean, he's kind of cool, not gonna lie. I'm just. And one thing I'm going to point out is Iron Man 2. Yeah, that movie from 2010. And I'm just going to go through that later, but like I was saying, I'm back doing LBT music videos on my new channel this time, and I don't I don't care if they get copyright claim or anything, but the fact that I've learned my lesson from all this, I will not be monetizing them, and I will not be doing this type of stuff. I'll take time and put effort into them, like I did in my old channel, so that way you guys could uh, be part of my YouTube community and all that stuff. Not to mention, my channel used to be 1.47 subscribers, and now it's 1.48K subscribers. So there's just that. I'm just gonna do what Hoops and Dinos Man and Rick Raptor are doing when it comes to making music videos. And this time I'll try and do them in a monologue and I think I'm watching a YouTube video of how to fix the Indominus figure from Mattel. Not the one that I have, the one that is on 2019 with the Dino Rival stuff. It's I'm just gonna that one. Let's fix the Indominus broken neck. Oh yeah, that one. I'm watching that video, and I also hate Thor Ragnarok. I respect your opinion if you're not a fan of Thor Ragnarok, and I can understand that some parts could be campy, corny, and all that type of stuff. So, from Phase One's Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think they're going for the more serious parts and all that. Phase Two is kind of all right and all that stuff, but Phase Three, that's where it becomes campy, like lighthearted, and all those other stuff. Which is why I decided to revisit the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, and even their TV shows as well, like Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and for the She-Hulk, not so much. Don't get me started with that. Yeah, got my Dino characters out there. Boy, it seems like some Dino collectors are having trouble with the Indominus, the 2019 Indominus figure that is having its neck broken. The same that's the same problem I have. That's the same problem that Tyrannotherium had, where his reborn his Tyrannosaurus just his legs got chomped off and he has to buy a new one. And not to mention, I suffered the same thing when I had my Indoraptor tail broken. The tail was like broken off, and I have to super glue it. And even with Roberto, the brown Tyrannosaurus that I have, his his tail just chipped off, just fell off the stairs, and I have to put it back together. So the only thing I liked from Phase Four is Spider-Man: No Way Home. I like that movie too, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume Three. Yeah, huh? Oh, there you are, Trolls band together. Huh? Welcome to. Nice to see you here. It'll be a good time for me to chat with you alone. So I'm just gonna. No Way Home is the best movie of 2021. Yeah, I like Spider-Man: No Way Home. I like that movie. Spider-Man: No Way Home. My Fallen Kingdom Indoraptor toy has broken. You could connect the tail and proceed it, and Spider-Man: No Way Home is the best movie 2021. I like that movie too. Not to mention, there's Godzilla versus Kong, which that was a good movie, and there's also with what else? Hmm. Oh, Sing 2. Yeah, Sing 2. Yeah. Seems like I have a hard time pronouncing movies I've seen and not to mention by name. Oh, and Trolls or Tour fan, if you want to see my collection, I just got I just got this new Tyrannosaurus. His name is Roberts, the Mattel Red Rex, right there. He's basically toothless, the new toothless of dinosaurs for my collection. And can you send me the link? No problem. If you go to the private chat, then you'll probably you know, oh, hey Robert. So let that sink in for a minute. Robert. Yeah, Trolls Band Together fan, and so maybe on Friday, if nice to meet you. Yeah, Robert, the Red Tyrannosaurus. So I want to introduce him to my good friend Trolls or Turfan. He's a good friend of mine and a good YouTuber, and I'm sorry that you have to suffer through bullies who are insulting you because you like the Trolls movies. Well, I suffered the same thing too since 2019, and I have to block these people and never let them in my channel ever again because of how toxic and mean they can be. So, and I also have the Indominus Rex. So there's is that though. So yeah. So and nice friends of the Trolls fans. So nice one, man. Well, I block a dozen people today. Huh, so do I, man. So do I, especially with trolls are not the trolls from the movies, trolls on the people. So don't worry, Trolls or Turf fan. I'm not sure if it's gonna guess that kid. There, I'm back again, and don't worry, I'll. Man, it seems like since this is more of a Q&A stream, for those who want to talk right quick, then sure. Because I don't want to have all this drama and arguments and all that stuff because I just cannot stand. But if not, then I'll probably delete the link because it's more of a Q&A stream. It's not like a podcast where I go through any other things like a Power Ranger podcast with me and Shamer or any other media and all that stuff. So, yeah. And by all means, hey there, trolls band together.
Hey there. How's it
Yeah.
doing?
Uh, it's fine. It's finally good to meet you at last, and long time no
Yep.
see. And
Yeah.
yeah, so ready for the Christmas of 2023 because
Yep. I'm so excited. Got a lot of family members coming.
it's gonna be.
Yeah, so do I. It's not like it's gonna be like the Thanksgiving stuff that I had, where some Thanksgiving parts could be good and some could be okay and others could be terrible and all that stuff. But other than that,
Yeah.
it is kind of nice for what it really is. So, how do you think of Robert the Tyrannosaurus, aka the Mattel Red Rex?
Oh, that's a really cool Robert
Yeah,
there. Honestly, I kind of miss my old dinosaur toys. I wish I didn't sell all of them.
yeah. But hey, at least you got Eladar. At least I got Eladar, Zelman,
Yeah.
and the other Dino characters. So they're here for something, and yeah,
But I can tell.
and yeah. But like I said, the last review that I've made on December of 2023 is the review for Godzilla King of the Monsters, which that is an underrated film. And
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen that yet, but I've seen Godzilla Kong versus Kong, and yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but
yeah,
maybe I'll rewatch those movies at one point. But
so do I.
honestly, I think I will honestly. I think my favorite one out of all the MonsterVerse movies is Kong Skull Island, maybe because of how hot Brie Larson is.
Oh yeah, the same actress who played Captain
Captain
Marvel
Marvel.
from the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
and not to mention the actor who played Loki. He was also in this movie,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nick Fury,
God,
and
the
even
future.
and even John Goodman, who is Sully and had his moments in it. But
Yeah.
yeah, oh, there's that Brachiosaur.
Yeah.
Nice, nice having that
Also,
Brachiosaur Bobby, and
yeah.
even with oh yeah, yeah. So Robert, say hello to Bobby and this new plushie, which is based on the Trolls movies.
Puppy. And
Yeah,
Diva. Say hi, Puppy and Diva, to Robert. He's a cool T Rex.
of
Tyrannosaur.
course, and possibly one of my favorite Rexes out there. Possibly my favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah, he almost looks like the V Rexes from King Kong. That's
Oh,
pretty
the
cool.
the Vistatosaurus Rexes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Vistatosaurus Rexes
Yeah, they
from
kind of look
Peter
like
Jackson's King Kong.
they have like alligator scales, which is very good and well detailed.
Yeah, and and no wonder why the Dino King movies decided to take that inspiration from there, especially
Yeah.
with the villain dinosaur named One Eye, which has a scar in his eye and has his red coloring and I mean looks cool and intimidating for a movie for a South Korean animated dino movie from 2012 and looks damn intimidating. And the
Yeah.
Tarbosauruses look kind of cool too, which
Yeah.
they
Those
look
are-
kind of yeah,
They're like the Asian version of the T Rex, except a
yeah,
little bit smaller, like 5 feet smaller. I think they're
yeah.
like 35 feet, and T Rexes are like 40 feet.
hmm
Yeah.
And oh, and one thing I have to point out is that there's also a large Tyrannosaurus specimen known Scotty, which I
Yeah.
can understand why people think that Tyrannosaurus is one of the most popular dinosaurs out there, and for a good amount of reason because it's big, it's large, it's massive, and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Oh, hey Shamer.
Hey.
Trolls band together. This is my friend Shamer, and Shamer, this is Trolls band together 2001. We're both
Hello.
friends, and we've met each other since 2018 with
Yeah.
Fallen
5 years
Kingdom,
ago,
Infinity
probably
War,
that.
and yeah, 5 years. Man, that was massive.
Yeah.
Oh, and nice morpher you got there, Shamer.
Thanks.
And oh, Jurassic Bob. Huh, nice one, Jurassic Bob. And Jurassic Bob, the good news is that I'm back making music videos now, and the fact that I've learned my lesson and all that type of stuff. What the?
Where did it go?
Sorry about the background noise. It's just.
You good?
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah. And the movie that I'm watching now is, holy cow! You got the dinosaur characters from Dinosaur: Bruton, Baleen, Ema.
Bruton, two Brutons, and Baleen. Yep, those are
Yeah,
the old McDonald's toys when they were doing that.
yeah. Not to mention, yeah,
I also,
Eller, Patchy. Yeah, lucky to see them there. And even with Gorgon, the Gorgosaurus, and the Smilodon from Dino Fury, sorry. And
yeah,
even with the two Power Ranger figures from Dino Fury Red and Dino Fury Green, which those are really nice, and it was amazing. Yeah,
yeah,
I not only collect dinosaur figures, but also Power Ranger figures too, because Power Rangers and the Super Sentai is one of my favorite superhero medias of all time, and for a good reason. And yeah, just another good amount of reason. And hmm, what else is there gonna say? Yeah, because throughout December of 2023, along with November,
oh, goody.
I decided to revisit the Marvel Cinematic Universe media, like
Yeah, I
from
haven't
the
seen a lot of those movies, I think, since a few months now. In fact, I have been doing a Marvel MCU marathon a while ago.
yeah from from the Avengers to Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man
Ooh.
Far From Home, and yeah, a lot of good Marvel movies that could be good. And sure, there are some that a few people dislike, which I respect your opinion if you're not a fan of Iron Man 2.
Yeah,
And but we all can all agree that Iron Man 3 is one of the weaker ones in the Iron Man films.
yeah, that's the third of the Iron Man movies, indeed.
Yeah, not to mention with Toy Story 3 of Iron Man films, which
Yeah, Toy
I
Story 3 sucks.
yeah, I agree. I mean, it's kind of a step down from the previous Toy Story movies because I'd rather go back to the first and second movie. But the third film, I just did not care about that one.
Yeah, yeah. So the only Toy Story movie I honestly like is the second one.
And not to
Well,
mention, even the short Toy Story films were not that bad. Like
yeah,
Small Fry, Hawaii Vacation, and even with
yeah. I guess
the
most of the shorts weren't that bad. Yeah, they
yeah,
were
Yes.
fun. Like Party Source Rex.
yeah, Party Source Rex. I like that one.
Yeah.
And the Time for Gots. Like, holy cow.
Yeah, I have a pop-up book.
Yeah. And Ankylosaurus. My cousin used to have that.
Yeah,
I think I used to have it 2 years ago.
Man, this looks amazing.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
of course. It's more
that.
phenomenal.
Oh yeah, and also look at this here.
Yep,
Mhm.
dinosaur mummy.
Ooh,
I think I remember seeing that in the book
right.
fair in my elementary school.
Yeah, I remember that. Some Also, I remember they actually mentioned when dinosaurs roamed America, and also what else? Oh yeah, then, they also mentioned the Walk with Dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, the series from Discovery Channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I remember watching those mini clips of when dinosaurs roamed America and Dinosaur Planet in my school in my area, elementary school, and it was really nostalgic, especially when dinosaurs roamed America because I love the documentary so much. The fact that I have to make the
Oh boy.
dinosaur models based on from that documentary, it was really nostalgic.
I can't believe it, but I have something really, really nostalgic that I think we're all aware of. Yep.
Wow.
How do dinosaurs eat their food? Yeah, I remember that book. It was really amazing, and no wonder why I decided to do that for my LBT mini vlogs. Whenever I have something else to eat, and then I pick a dinosaur figure and then do it in my vlogging. I mean, you should check those videos out whenever, and even in my community posts and my Twitter page. I mean, I remember reading those dinosaur books, the ones that dinosaurs are how to go to school, how to make friends, and how this and that and all that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was pretty. It was really really amazing and pretty amazing for my childhood.
Yeah.
And oh, and yeah. Speaking of more gifts, I'm going to show you my previous birthday gifts that I'm going to show Trolls or Tour fan, which you're going to be really really amazed about. And I got another Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just too sad.
Yeah,
That T-Rex kind of reminds me of the Tyrannosaurus design from
when dinosaurs roamed America.
Yeah, because of
Yeah,
the stripes and yellow color.
yeah, the yellow coloring and the peach-like coloring. Yeah, I actually like that one a lot more.
I am missing so many dinosaur books. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, pretty amazing. And you're gonna be really happy because I sure got happy, and it's no other than the Indominus Rex.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's supposed to be that.
Yeah,
I just
pretty intimidating and huh. Pretty cool. Wicked cool. Yeah.
that's
And
a good dinosaur game.
oh, hello. Sorry I'm late. My dad is trying to. It's okay, Gus. It's okay, buddy. Just decided to have a little fun here and a little fun stream. So yeah. Now it's me going back and watching the Chicken Run sequel since I haven't seen that one, and I might as well check out that Leo movie, which I also heard that movie's pretty cool. And I like how you took inspirations from my line by saying take that Disney because this and all that, and in your wish rant, which
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah, I cannot stand the modern day Disney animated films. I am sick and tired of them not even trying with the good story, the characters. I just do not care about the modern day Disney animated films. I'm sorry. I mean, they just do not appeal to me as much as classic Disney movies did from the 2000s and the 90s, like Tarzan, Dinosaur, Lion King, or Beating the Beast, which I think I'm starting to get used to Beating the Beast because after rewatching on the Disney Plus, I can understand why many people think that Beating the Beast is one of the best Disney animated films, and I can totally see why.
Yeah, I can see why. Even though it's like one of my, although I wouldn't quite put it in my top 10, it's in my top 20, but still, I can understand why people rank it high.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it is a
I
masterpiece.
I think I should have redo my LBT's top 10 best Disney movies list. Replace Zootopia with Beauty and the Beast instead because I'm getting used to that movie than Zootopia. And in that rant of Zootopia, I think I'm starting to agree with what you're saying because after rewatching the movie, it felt like I'm starting to lose interest on the movie because
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll admit that some of the characters I like Nick Wilde and Mayor
Could have gone
Lionheart,
anymore,
and
but
even that sloth guy named Flash. They're kind of cool characters. I'll admit, and even Judy's family members they're kind of cool too, and even the animation style. I actually like the breathtaking animation in the Zootopia. It is
Yeah,
kind of nice.
and they got like the mannerisms of the animals pretty
Yeah,
good. And
and yeah. Hey guys, welcome to join in. And
nice
all
profile
prepared?
picked up.
Yeah. Oh, and back to what we are saying about Zootopia because yeah, I have to agree that many of the characters are exceedingly dull, like Clawhauser,
Yeah,
which kind of reminds
Clawholder is
me of
pretty much the Disney equivalent of Blob from X-Men Origins. Now thinking about it.
yeah. I think he kind of reminds me of Dax the Blue Ranger from Power Rangers Operation Overdrive as this comic relief like character. Have you seen if you haven't seen Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, you'll see Dax the Blue Ranger who is more of a comic relief.
Whoa, Benny.
Yeah. I heard
Got
it.
it,
Yeah.
Benny.
And as for Chief Bogo, oh man. Look,
Oh
here's the
yeah,
thing.
screw
I don't
Bogo.
oh, go ahead.
Screw Bogo in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the actor who
Idris
played
Elba. Yeah, he's a good
yeah,
actor.
who played that character from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and even some of the random stuff going on, which I might get into. But Chief Bogo, I just did not like the character. I mean, this guy is somewhat of equivalent of Benson from regular show because he's always bossy, immature, and self-centered. Like I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you uh butchering? I mean, why the hell are you don't even care about Judy Hoffs? She just got there and yet you're sending her to do like a parking duty or something? Like parking duty. Dismiss like that. Like
Yeah.
I know. That's like so sad.
yeah, it's
It's like
like the Emperor's New Groove all over again, but
Yeah,
it's worse.
I know. It's
Man,
like worse
it
than
gets
that.
completely and utter ridiculous.
yeah.
And to make matters worse is that why is the movie focus on mammals instead of reptiles? Like
I
there's
know.
bar- there's barely any reptiles in this movie. No crocodiles, no birds, no lizards, no amphibians,
Yeah.
and worst of all, no primates.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. No primates. There's like
no gorillas, no monkeys,
it's
no
like this is a
apes.
universe where humans never exist. So, I mean, that would make sense because this is literally a world. This is like an alternate world where primates never evolved or never. Maybe they got extinct or something, or I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing I wanted to point out is that there's also another a series based on it's coming soon, known as Kuru, like that dinosaur series. It's set on a universe where humans never existed, where dinosaurs and all the other creatures coexisted, and I think I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Yeah, if I want to see the series, it'll be 100% better than Zootopia in every single level. Like I'm just gonna. There, right there. as me and Robert are about to show you, like there, right there. See? Called Kuru. It's an animated dinosaur series, and
Ooh.
yeah, it's gonna be better than Zootopia. Trust me, you'll like it. But the only problem I have is that it goes into the style of Spider Verse, and then later on it becomes something like What If from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then goes back to Camp Cretaceous and all that. So yeah, I mean, look at this cute Tyrannosaur. It looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful, holding a skull. It looks goddamn beautiful.
It's a human skull.
Yeah, and even with
if dinosaurs re-evolved.
yeah, don't worry. When this series comes out, it will be a better equivalent to Zootopia. So take note, Zootopia, because this and the Sing movies and the Kung Fu Panda movies will kick your butts like that.
They know how to do it and present the animals better.
Yeah, and not to mention, this trailer to Kung Fu Panda 4 was awesome, and the fact that they brought back Tai Lung was just beyond amazing. So, yeah. Oh, and nice food that you're cooking there, man. Nice food that you're cooking there.
Delicious spaghetti.
And yeah. Oh, and about that, have you seen this Netflix dinosaur series called Life on Our Planet? It's basically like a recreation of Walking with Dinosaurs, but it's with the prehistoric planet style. Sure, some animal models could be out of place and some could be all right and all that stuff, but when you think of Life on Our Planet, you'll be thinking like a recreation of Walking with Dinosaurs, but upgraded CGI and all those other stuff. So there you have it. And yeah, decided to show this clip of Life on Our Kuru, and when you watch Life on Our Planet, you're gonna love it because it has these dinosaurs like sauropods, theropods, and all those other stuff. And one of my favorite characters would have to be the Tyrannosaurus because of how amazing it really is. Yeah. And the modeling looks kind of cool. The coloring is kind of cool. And even the sound effects are kind of cool. Sure, it may be inaccurate, but I still like the animal exactly the way it is.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that I heard from the series like the sauropods like have balls on their neck, which is kind of weird. But I guess
that's from Prehistoric Planet with the Dreadnoughtus. These air sacs like things whenever they're attracting to mates or to rivals to intimidate each other like that and like that. And yeah. What else is there am I gonna say? Oh yeah. As soon as I'm done watching the Chicken Run sequel, I'm gonna watch Leo.
Yeah, I haven't seen Leo yet.
The one with Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler, who plays this chameleon character, and
I think
Iguana. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. And hey, Tyrannotherium, long time no see.
Hello.
And I know, I'm just changed, and I've moved on to other things, and now we're just talking of how things are going on, and I'm watching the Chicken Run sequel, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna watch Leo, the one with Adam Sandler, and
yeah, you might like it. You might like Chicken Run too. It's pretty good.
and I'm watching it right now in my area.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh,
And
so you mentioned
nice.
about the sauropods with the air sac things on
Oh, the
prehistoric.
Dreadnoughtus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
yeah, I didn't really like it either. That's my only problems. But I think that they would have a type of air sac, like they would like if you see ostriches, um, like you know how like
Or
when
those other
ostriches like puff
birds,
their
those birds
throats
with the
out.
long beak. Can't even remember, but go ahead, Tyrannotherium.
You know how like ostriches like puff their like necks out to attract a mate? That's the type
Yeah,
of air sacs I would think sauropods have, not the bubbles like we see in the documentary. But that's just me though.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And
not
even
to,
Dr. Kenneth Lecaver, he even said that it's just speculation. I mean, yeah, it's speculation, but that's a bit over the top.
yeah, speculation. Yeah, I agree with you big time on that.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
Hey, Hulkster.
Oh, that's good.
Now, you were saying Tyrannotherium about the speculation with the Dreadnoughtus
I
because
mean,
I
it's
do have mixed feelings on it.
I mean, speculation is good, but sometimes it can be over the top.
Yeah, like that. And
Because we're not.
think LBT. What else? Oh yeah, but it is what it is. But Hulkster, how's it going with you? Because it is nice having you there. Because decided to stop by and watch the Marvel Cinematic Universe from Phase 1 to Phase 3. Because
mhm.
I can understand where you're coming from with all this, with Phase 4 and 5 and all that stuff, which it does feel out of place, especially Phase 4 and 5. Because the only ones I enjoy out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff is with Spider-Man No Way Home and with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which those are the good ones in the Phase 4 for Marvel, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Guardians Volume 3 in a while. I mean, I've seen it a few times, but I
Yeah.
remember really liking it. I'll say
Oh,
I
and
enjoyed it a lot better than Volume 2 for sure.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
might.
I decided to stop by and watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and it is a pretty sad movie, and it's
Yeah.
basically with Rocket Raccoon.
That's what I really appreciate about that movie. It took a darker tone, which I appreciate. Especially since I'm really so sick and tired of the humor in the MCU. I really am. It does not fit the MCU. Um, it made Thor into an idiot.
Yeah.
Thor,
Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, that's this. That goes for the Power Ranger stuff as well,
Yeah.
especially with the Neil
Yeah,
Saban,
exactly.
because after the Disney era Power Rangers ended, things like Megaforce and Samurai, and they rely too much on too much comedy, rather than
yeah,
telling a good story about these Power Rangers, and then
yeah.
relies too much on Sentai footages. One thing that really gets under my skin when it comes to Samurai and Megaforce.
Mm-hmm.
They rely too much on Sentai footages all over. Like
I'm
instead
actually.
of having actors doing their stunts, it just Sentai footages all over the place. Like I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
That's
doing it for the original villains, the original things they're doing, the original plans
exactly.
supposed to doing.
That's why Dino Charge and Ninja Steel decided to get better. But then when Saban gave up the franchise and shifted to Hasbro, that's when the Power Ranger stuff gets better with Beast Morphers,
Mm-hmm.
Dino Fury, and even
Yeah,
the Cosmic Fury, which me, Shamer, and Movie Universe talked about in his podcast,
it's
which
podcast,
was
yes.
actually kind of cool. I'll admit.
Mm-hmm.
What was I planning to say? Oh, I'm thinking about like after Christmas, I might think about to get the Disney Dinosaur DVD, the 2 disc version,
So do I, Tyrannotherium. So do I.
because
Eh,
I the thing is the reason why I like the 2 disc version is because the 2-disc version has like the deleted scenes. It also has more of the making of and stuff. I was actually watching a lot of Disney Dinosaur content stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I was planning of getting that too with on Christmas, and I'll admit that the Blu-ray version, as good as the Blu-ray version is, I'll admit that some parts do not hold up especially, which I think I agree with you on that a long time ago. And
Yeah,
another thing I
I
wanted to
heard
point out
that.
is that they should have at least added some deleted scenes and some parts, just like the original DVD and all that stuff, which would have been cool and all that stuff. But
I was thinking, like, imagine if they brought back Disney Dinosaur.
Gus, Gus, can you give me a second? Thank you. Turn out there. You were saying?
I think that something was wrong with his
Yeah, I think
Don't
someone's
worry.
speaker.
yeah.
Turn out there. You were saying about the
Imagine.
Disney Dino?
Oh, I wish that Disney Dinosaur came back. Like if they did a sequel, a remake, or even like a series.
Exactly.
That would be cool. Like
Yeah.
I was actually a couple of
Yeah.
days ago, I was thinking about it in my head. What if they did a TV, not a TV, but like a series, like a 4 episode of Disney Dinosaur.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah, I think you got a point on that. Or maybe like a prequel, spin-off, or all those other stuff.
Yeah.
And to be fair, at least Aladar made a return in an animated short film, Once Upon a Studio, which I did a podcast on that back in October.
Surprisingly, he's not the largest character, Tantor is,
Yeah.
which they
Yeah.
actually got it right because elephants are heavier than an iguanodon.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that is heavier than an elephant would be sauropods.
Oh
not
yeah,
the
those are
Tyrannosaurus.
that's like tons of elephants right there.
Well,
Yeah.
not just that, it's also T-Rex, other
Yeah,
large theropods,
Tyrannosaurus.
and even hadrosaurs too. Some hadrosaurs, but
But aside from all this, out of all the Disney characters that could be larger, like the characters from Hercules, like those Titans, that talking crab Tamatoa from Moana, which always says shiny, and then some other Disney characters that could be like kaiju size, like
Oh,
that.
what
You
are
know
your
what I'm
thoughts on
saying?
Godzilla -1?
Yeah, like the kaiju-ized Monstro in the Pinocchio remake. God, about that.
Oh,
What are your
on
thoughts
that,
on? What are your
like
thoughts on Godzilla -1?
I've never seen it yet.
Incredible. It's incredible.
I think
Yeah.
awesome. Also, I actually rank it as my #1 favorite movie of 2020-30.
And Shamer, I mean, I know you're a MonsterVerse fan, but any true Godzilla fan needs to see this movie. It's
yeah,
Full and it's emotional.
yeah. I'm not just I'm
and
not talking about
depressing.
I'm not talking about the MonsterVerse people. I'm talking about the true Godzilla fans that just love Godzilla. The movie is just so freaking good. It's a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
I actually like Godzilla -1, and it
I
kind of
gotta
reminds
see
me of
it.
2014's Godzilla, but much more different and much more real, especially
Yeah.
with the viewing
Yeah.
and 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 the fact that Godzilla goes out and starts terrorizing things in around in Japan City, it is beyond terrifying. How cool is that?
Godzilla is a villain in this movie, like he is in the original.
And
Yeah.
And obviously, this
And
is
then
what
after
the
that,
1998 Godzilla movie should have been like.
Oh
I'm
god,
serious.
that movie.
That movie is awful.
There was some Steven Spielberg, or actually, Stan Godzilla movie.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it Stan Winston with the Godzilla model?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
It was supposed to be called Godzilla versus the Griffin.
Yeah, we would have gotten that one, but for some reason, Sony decided to chew it up and then call it a day.
Maybe
the 1998.
Maybe the MonsterVerse will do Godzilla versus the Griffin or something. I doubt it though.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
yeah, me
late,
too.
but I mean, there's always something. I'm excited for the new Monsterverse movie that's coming out.
Mhm.
So do I. Called Godzilla
Yeah.
X Kong.
But
The
for
fact
some,
that they're
a lot of people don't like Godzilla's design in this one
Why? I don't
I don't
understand.
mind it. I don't mind it.
because
Yeah.
because it's too CGI-ish.
Oh, what?
It's too horrible. Like it looks more Godzilla 2000 or something. I don't know. Like, and even like their complaint about the plates being pink or whatever. I don't know. But
Yeah.
then again, I don't care because I think it's just his own like new evolution.
Yeah, he's evolved now. He has a more powerful
Yeah.
form now.
Exactly.
Why?
I like the big spikes on him, honestly.
And he
And I like
does.
he looks more muscular than any of the.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
And he
know
does
if I'm kind of
look
a
like
big fan of the Gareth Edward, or rather the Monsterverse version, because honestly, I felt like that his neck was a little too muscular and a bit too whale-like. I don't know.
I didn't feel that way. I mean,
But
I
Godzilla,
guess maybe
Wait.
I'm too hard on the design on the 2014 one. Maybe I
I,
just don't care much for those Monsterverse
Okay,
movies.
okay, guys. Let's turn around and talk.
Oh,
I
sorry there. Go ahead.
I do like the I do like the Monsterverse Godzilla design, but I understand where everyone's coming from. But I do think, for me only, I do think the Monsterverse design is the best out of all of them. At
Fair
least
enough.
now they are.
Yeah.
Like their design
That's
way
true,
back in the
too.
day was either Final Wars, Heisei, or Godzilla 2000. It was one of those three. Oh, and 1954.
Oh,
Heisei is
yeah.
one of the best.
Yeah, Heisei Godzilla I actually do like because he looks very dinosaur-ish. I don't know why he looks but he kind of has that dinosaur-like face.
Yeah, I mean, he was a dinosaur first.
A radioactive dinosaur.
Yeah, Godzillasaurus.
Yeah, and then later on he kind of like evolved into like Godzilla, of course.
Yeah. Which is the true evolution of Godzilla.
Yeah, the bomb dropped on him and it mutated him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in Godzilla versus Ghidorah in the 91 film.
Yeah.
I actually used to have the 91 Godzilla figure, but I gave it to my friend of mine. That was a dumb thing to do because I actually really liked that figure. And I got it for Christmas like back in 2012. I think
Oh,
actually
yeah.
11. Stupid.
Yeah. I remember seeing the toys of Godzilla, the toy versions of Godzilla from 2014, and I tried getting them, but
I wanted to get them, but the only thing I have is just that big giant Godzilla figure.
yeah. Yeah. I feel like getting that Godzilla figure from Godzilla X Kong when it comes out next year, because I'm starting to get used to Godzilla in the MonsterVerse,
I think
especially how
don't like the toy version because it looks very skinny.
Mm.
oh yeah.
Oh, have you seen what his tail looks like now? Looks kind of like a Stegosaurus type tail.
Yeah, it kind of does. I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if he's gonna kill Scar King with that tail.
Oh,
I think
brother.
okay. Here's what I think is gonna happen. I think Kong is gonna fight Scar King while Godzilla fights Shimo.
Interesting.
Dang.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the same way that he uses his tail to whip off the Mutos, like the Mutos from the 2014 and it
Yeah,
was kind of brutal.
he used his tail to one shot the male Muto.
Yeah,
Plutos are pretty scary.
they
Yeah,
are, but the Mutos are weak.
Yeah. But
Well,
when you get to King Ghidorah and Rodan, that's how they become more powerful and stronger and all that.
Well, Ghidorah and Rodan are more powerful than the Mutos.
no,
Yeah.
you forgot about Muto Prime.
And Muto Prime as well. Muto
Godzilla-
Prime
yeah.
is actually the strongest of the Mutos, though.
He's Godzilla's toughest enemy.
Oh, he is? I thought that Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla are the tougher ones.
Ghidorah is Godzilla's strongest enemy.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, and even with Mechagodzilla, which is basically a recycled 2014 Godzilla, but more mechanical and silver, and the way that he beats Godzilla and almost wanted to kill him, it seems like Godzilla has been downplayed by that.
Not to
After what
mention,
he did to-
Mechagodzilla is technically Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure about
Because
this?
yeah, because
he took the soul, took control of Mechagodzilla.
yeah,
Yeah, it's Ghidorah inside Mechagodzilla.
yeah, it's the third head.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. Yes, and even like back then, I always thought that okay, what they're gonna happen is that they might do a Mecha King Ghidorah, but technically I was right and I was wrong. Like technically, no, it's not King Ghidorah, but it is King Ghidorah's mind, you could say.
Yeah.
It's still Ghidorah.
That is kind of a shocking discovery. One of the big shocking discoveries I've ever seen. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
And
saw that in theater, it reminded me of when the 1954 Godzilla took control of Kiryu.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
like in Mecha Godzilla, well, in Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla.
And Tokyo SOS, yeah.
Yeah.
dang, that is
And the eyes turn red. Yeah.
man, I'm speechless. I mean, imagine Mechagodzilla uh, uh, teaming up with Dragozord from Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Green Ranger Dragonzord, where they start clashing and all that stuff. Can you imagine them clashing with each other? Like, that would be really interesting.
They kind of did that in Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic.
Even with the Tyrannosaurus from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Red T-Rex Zord, like clashing with that.
Yeah, they team up to fight King Ghidorah in the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, we did.
I mean, like I was saying, yeah. The way I watch Godzilla fight with King Ghidorah and Godzilla King of the Monsters kind of reminds me of the fight scene from Avengers Endgame, where the Avengers and all the other characters have to fight Thanos with a bunch of army of T'Challis and the army from Guardians of the Galaxy, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And funny
the
thing
best
that
fight scenes
both
of all
Godzilla
time.
King of the Monsters and Avengers Endgame came out the same year, 2019.
Yeah.
2019, the same year.
This year, well, not this year, but next year, there's going to be a lot of movies I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of stuff done.
And especially, you know what?
I can't wait for
Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
Godzilla and X Kong.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
I can't wait to see the Planet of the Apes for the fourth film.
I'm sorry, Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I can't wait to see the Lion King prequel, and I can't wait to see Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the Sonic movies have their years of promoting and they're moving in the year. Kind of reminds me of the Holland Spider-Man films. Like Spider-Man Homecoming was from 2017, Spider-Man Far From Home was from 2019, and Spider-Man No Way Home was from 2021. So as for the Sonic movies, the first Sonic movie was from 2020, the sequel 2022, which is last year, and then the third movie will be next year. Man, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
And Monsterverse also sort of like that too, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but differently. Very, very different. Like 2014's Godzilla from 2014, of course. Godzilla in Kong Skull Island 2017, King of the Monsters 2019, and then 2021 Godzilla versus Kong, which you do have a point on that, Tyrannotherium. You do have a point on that.
Not to mention the Oh, has anyone seen the Legacy of Monsters?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
like there's some episodes that I like, but
Yeah. Overall, it's an okay show.
yeah,
yeah,
overall, like I'm just focused on Godzilla, and that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
There's
Godzilla.
There's two human characters in that show I really hate.
I mean, I think it suffers the same thing as much as the 2014 Godzilla did, but
Mhm.
which is why I prefer the 2014 movie than the TV show that I'm watching. No offense to the TV show, and despite me saying this, I haven't seen it in a while.
It's a
I'm more
mid-roll.
focused.
Mm.
Yeah,
It
like
takes
that.
place before. Well, it takes place after 2014.
And before King of the Monsters, that's why I say
Oh.
that it's a midquel.
Mm.
Hello, Krill Studios. Hey, buddy. Huh.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta
Well, it's
eat.
nice having you. Well,
Uh,
just a great chat, and well,
Yeah.
have a good Christmas and take care. Really, really nice. And now it's just for the five of us. And as soon as the stream is done while watching this, yep, I'm gonna watch the sunrise in the Grateful Universe, with just like Thanos, where he completed his mission. And one thing I have to point out is that has any of you seen Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel?
Yes.
A
Yeah, I
crossover
did.
with
Yes.
Phineas and Ferb and the characters from
Mm-hmm.
Marvel like Iron Man,
Yes.
Spider-Man, Thor,
I didn't
Hulk,
see that.
and
Venom, Whiplash,
yeah, Whiplash,
Red
MODOK,
Skull.
Venom, Red Skull. Yeah. Oh,
Every
you've seen
character from Marvel.
you've seen Mission Marvel Trolls band together?
Mission Marvel? No.
Yeah, it's on the Disney Plus if you want to check that out. I mean, it is really damn
It's also
good.
on DVD.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
me
stopped
too.
doing Disney Plus for some reason. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth like paying to
I've
watch
seen Mission
all
Marvel and
everything.
it was amazing. Yeah, Mission Marvel.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I heard
I mean,
it's good.
Well, I'll purchase Disney Plus again if they'll make an Inside Out series, like a Disney Plus series, and I'll watch that a lot.
yeah. Oh, and Gus, I like that dinosaur blanket that you showed us while we're talking in the stream. It is kind of nice.
My girlfriend gave it to me.
Oh, your girlfriend. That's nice.
It's
And
pretty
guess what?
nice.
Guess what, Gus? I'm back doing music videos this time.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's nice.
And I don't care if they get copyright claim. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
just
fact
put,
that I'm back doing music videos and the fact that I've learned my lesson, I'm going to make any music video, anything I want for any of you on my channel.
Yeah, if I upload like a clip, I don't care if I get a copyright claim.
Yeah.
So do I don't care too. If I make some videos like the Power Rangers have, least that I did is put the claims on it and the scripters, and I don't care at that too. It never stops me.
Yeah. So that's one thing about YouTube, because we could do whatever the hell we want. Even if some of our videos get copyright claim, we can still do videos no matter what. And for
And
the
you know
example,
how wrong my blanket is really?
oh
Mm,
wow.
They use
that's awesome.
they use the
Yeah, that's
walking with
Gorgon.
dinosaurs. They
That's
use the
Gorgon.
walking with dinosaurs Gorgosaurus model and make it as a label
Indominus
to
Rex.
Indominus
It's not
Rex.
Indominus
Are you
Rex. What?
fucking serious? Like,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
That's false
Yeah,
dude.
information.
And
Not to mention,
look at that
there's,
Super
al-
Mario.
there's also a Triceratops that was in form of a Panaceratops. Like that
Did
one,
they
right
actually
there.
do this?
Oh my gosh.
And
That
Sticky
one
Mala
right there.
too.
Dude, I
Even
hate-
Sticky Mala.
Oh my
That's a
god.
sticky model. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah,
And Spinosaurus up there.
that's clearly an Allosaurus.
Dude,
Whoever made this, they oh my
dude,
goodness. I'm
I
very
hate it when people do that.
And look at that. Young Scholar as Protoceratops.
Oh
That's
my.
not a Protoceratops. That's a juvenile Pachyrhinosaurus.
Yes,
like Stellar.
and they
Yeah.
got it all maced
And
up.
look at that down there.
What?
There.
The
The whole series.
Diabloceratops?
That's not what it looks
Dude,
like.
that's the Sinoceratops from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Yes.
I don't know what they're
Dude.
doing, but they messed things up.
Dude, it's like
Oh,
And look,
brother.
even the Indoraptor.
oh my gosh.
Indominus Rex.
Oh my, did you?
No.
Oh my
They
goodness
didn't even
gracious!
watch the movie. No.
This is embarrassing. I
Dude,
don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
whoever
This
made
is
that
freaking
blanket,
embarrassing.
whoever made that blanket knows nothing about dinosaurs.
They did not do their research at all.
They're not
They
doing
did
it
not.
good. Whoever it is,
They-
they're not doing right.
They didn't even know anything about Jurassic Park. I
They
can't
don't
believe
even know about a single dino media entirely. Like, have they ever
No,
seen Jurassic World
don't.
or Walking with Dinosaurs or something? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, that's not a
those
Dominus
full
Rex.
video.
That's a Gorgus. Wait a minute. Please do not tell me they screwed up the Suchomimus name.
That doesn't look like a
Oh,
Suchomimus.
the name. I thought you meant the
Oh
design.
my
of the
goodness
dinosaur.
gracious!
That
Oh
looks
my
like some
God.
random dinosaur art that came right out from Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever made that needs to do some research.
Oh, and
They
not to
need to
mention,
grow the fuck up.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
one
are
thing I have
screwed
to
this
agree
up.
with Gus. That kind of reminds me of my cousin having a dinosaur book.
You
My
know what's
cousin having a dinosaur book, and there's so many errors, which you'll not believe. Which, for the example, they name a Styracosaurus a Centrosaurus, and they name a Spinosaurus Suchomimus. Like,
oh, you know what's funny? When I was little, that actually, Gus, that reminds me of something. I've seen that problem before with other books. Especially, I have this Hulk book, and someone put the wrong picture of the character. Yeah, it's the same thing, and I hate it when people do that.
Oh
same
my
here.
goodness gracious! Same
Yeah.
man for me.
Yeah, they called it the Devil Hulk, and instead they put a picture of a different Hulk, the Guilt Hulk, and I was like, oh my
Now
god.
it's Ankylosaurus.
Oh my! Oh,
That's
you gotta
clearly
be
an
kidding me!
Montotonia from Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie.
No.
That's not Ankylosaurus. If it's really an Ankylosaurus, then it will have a club tail rather
Yeah,
than
Ankylosaurus doesn't look like that, no.
and
It doesn't
Stegosaurus.
even look like a stick of
That
stories.
does not look like a Stegosaurus.
That's
at all.
clearly a Miragaia
Yeah.
or a juvenile Miragaia.
Oh my god!
Did a
Yep.
3-year-old?
So that blanket is very inaccurate. Very, very inaccurate.
Who
I
made
tell
that?
ya.
I really wonder who made that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
and
too. If I find it easy, it's not good.
yeah. Decided to put the light on just for you guys could see because it's getting dark in my area and
It's getting dark too. What up, man?
yeah, decided to post my dino characters there and there. Robert, Tanky, and the 2 Power Ranger figures like the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger. Sooner or later, I'll get more Power Ranger figures for Christmas. If it's the only thing I'm going to do. And I'm pretty sure that this Christmas is going to beat the living crap out of the one from 2022 because that Christmas that I had is very underwhelming.
Yeah.
And a big disappointment for me.
Oh, by the way, who's gonna see Migration?
I'm going to see the movie because I also heard that it's pretty good by the trailers and all that stuff. And
It's this Friday.
this Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of rather see Aquaman 2 instead.
Yeah,
I
it's the same
respect your
release
opinion,
date.
Trolls Orchard fan, but I think I'm gonna cross my fingers and have high hopes for Migration because I also
Yeah.
heard that movie
I
looks
can
kind of
understand.
cool with
Like
the
a-
visuals, the
an
characters,
Aquaman DC.
and I think it reminds me about that other animated movie, Yellowbird, because I saw that movie from 2015, Yellowbird, which came out the same year as Inside
Jurassic
Out and Jurassic World, which it looks DreamWorks like, but from what I can tell, it is kind of decent. Because I remember seeing it when I was like 14.
Mm-hmm. Oh, LBT, have you seen this other one? This Disney short? It's called The Prince and the Pauper. It's Mickey Mouse.
I haven't seen that one yet,
Oh.
I think
but
I've
I
seen
think I
that.
might check it out on the Disney Plus.
Is it on Disney Plus? I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope we get. Oh yeah, we're getting Jurassic World Chaos
Oh,
Theory.
Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Yeah, yeah. I've seen this teaser and it was kind of amazing, and I really hope it does better than Camp Cretaceous, especially with season 4 and 5, because I didn't care about both season 4 and 5 nearly as much because it is very underwhelming, especially with season 4 where they focus on robots instead of dinosaurs. Like I think it suffers the same thing as much as Jurassic World Dominion did, but
Mhm.
much more worse and kind of the worst things in the franchise. But as for season 5, it is kind of a step up from season 4, but it suffers the same thing, like controlling dinosaurs and all that. Like this isn't Dinosaur King or whatever. But one thing that saved Camp Cretaceous is the Hidden Adventure, the one with the Tarbosaurus, and I mean that was actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, and that's all there is. But I am excited for a lot of things for 2024, like that new animated dinosaur media that is the same people who did Walking with Dinosaurs, who are going to be part of the project, and not to mention with Dino Dex, which was a sequel to Dino Dana, which I like Dino Dana. As soon as Dino Dex comes out, I feel like doing tributes on that, and then the the Chaos Theory, Jurassic World Chaos Theory, which Darius is yeah, it's basically a sequel to Camp Cretaceous, but it takes things to a whole new level, and I really hope it does better than Jurassic World Dominion because that movie was a massive disappointment and very underwhelming,
Yeah.
especially focusing on locusts instead of dinosaurs.
I
Like,
know.
what kind of dinosaur movie mainly focuses on bugs instead of dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Like, come on, Jurassic World Dominion. Your movie is specifically focused on dinosaurs, not on bugs.
Yeah.
Barnacles.
Whoever made this or didn't even doing wait focus on the dinosaur science like they supposed to act like treating like pets and animals.
Huh. I don't blame them, man. I don't blame them. And, yeah. Oh, and one good thing I have to point out to Zootopia is that at least the series Zootopia Plus, at least it's better than the actual movie of Zootopia because I used to like the movie Zootopia, but then my opinion just declined. So I'd rather stick with the series Zootopia Plus, which that is so much better than the actual movie. So if you could agree with me on that, Trolls or Turf fan.
Yeah, totally. So what do we agree with you?
And yeah, this this other dinosaur DLC that I'm. Wait a minute, where's Hulkster and? Oh, it's just four of us. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's probably
but yeah, I decided to show you this upgrade for the dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 2, the video game, with the Utah Raptor. Because if you haven't seen the Utah Raptor, it looks beautiful with the feathers and the bulkiness. They kind of took the Velociraptor from the first Jurassic Park, but put feathers all over it and put regular pupils instead of the ones like snakes and cats. If you want to see the dinosaur, it's right there. See,
Oh yeah.
that's
Very feathery.
that Utahraptor looks amazing, and it kind
Yeah,
of
it
reminds
is.
me of the Pyroraptor from Dinosaur Planet, but not
Yeah.
red coloring, but with any other coloring. It looks
Yeah,
beautiful.
neutral colors.
So goddamn beautiful. And yeah. And
Although I gotta lament that Utah Raptor. Oh god, it reminds me of one of those Dino Bird villains from Ice Age 5. I gotta admit.
yeah, Ice Age Collision Course, which probably the weakest in the Ice Age films, and possibly
I thought you said Continental Drift was the weakest,
uh,
or
Continental Drift is one of my least favorite ones. But
oh yeah, both
but
Collision Course and Continental Drift suck, right?
yeah, and even the Adventures of Buck Wild. Don't get me started with that.
Yeah,
Which, yeah, I'm happy you enjoyed my rant on
Buck
on
Wild.
yeah, the Adventures of Buck Wild. Which
Yeah,
and I want to show you another dinosaur that stole the show for me for Jurassic World Evolution 2. You want to see it? The mighty Tarbosaurus, an Asian relative of Tyrannosaurus Rex. The dinosaur.
yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, I'm just gonna wait until this ad stops by, and yeah, at least the Tarbosaurus made it in the Jurassic franchise after Dominion, because come on, I'm gonna show you the Tarbo. Man, stop moving. I'm gonna. Ah, there it is. There's our beautiful Tarbosaurus. And here he is. This guy in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I mean, how do you think of him? Because
He's cool.
Oh,
man, I love this Tarbosaurus. And I don't care what people say. Sure, it may be inaccurate, but at least it's a really, really cool animal design. And like I said, it may not be accurate, but it's cool for whatever what it really is. And I actually like this dinosaur so much. And also, there's also a dinosaur in Prehistoric Kingdom which I want to show you, which is Spinosaurus, the one with the fin tail like sail. It's a tail.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
yeah, I also heard that they did the reconstruction of Spinosaurus, which I don't mind too much, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad they're trying to make it accurate, even though I honestly kind of like more the Jurassic Park 3 version of Spinosaurus. I
same.
don't know, with the two, correct, without,
Yeah,
sort of,
not to mention, yeah, I like the 2014 Spinosaurus and the one from Planet Dinosaur, which that is
yeah,
my favorite Spinosaurus. It did not look monstrous like Monsters Resurrected or Jurassic Park 3. It tries to be an animal that tries to survive on its own. Like, it is kind of cool. And then when you get to 2014 Spinosaurus, I mean, the 2014 Spinosaurus is where I start getting used to the dinosaur. And the one that definitely steals the show out of all the Spinosaurs will be the one from Dino Dana, which that is my favorite Spinosaurus. It may not be accurate, but at least it's kind, nice, and respectful. Like this one, this Spinosaurus from Prehistoric Kingdom. It looks
oh
beautiful,
yeah.
and I don't mind the fin tail, but I think they wanted to use that fin tail for swimming, which I can understand why animals do that nowadays, like amphibians, crocodiles, or something. But
Yeah, he definitely looked more like a crocodile, I can tell you that. Crocodile with
yeah,
sail on his back. Although I'm
Wow.
kind of not a fan of like how the sail kind of has like two feels like two kind of looks more like a two-humped camel or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Because I think more studies of the Spinosaurs are more discovered and all that stuff, which I can understand why. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. There you are, Hulkster,
Oh, there.
and sorry you got kicked out of the stream
It's okay.
and
Yeah.
decided to go back to watch the Chicken Run sequel. And the fact that I showed Trolls or Turfan my favorite types of dinosaurs in the media, let's go back to the Chicken Run 2 sequel. Exactly the way it's supposed to. That's how I feel
I have
when Tony's.
I
Wait,
haven't
wait.
watched that chicken ones. I haven't watched chicken ones since I was a kid,
Yeah,
and I see the
I
trailer.
remember.
It looks pretty good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I I remember watching the first movie and it was pretty nostalgic. And I remember watching it back in Germany and it was really amazing. So yeah, and the more I watch the Marvel movies from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it makes me want to snap my fingers like this, just like this, whenever something bad happens and all that stuff, like having Thanos from Avengers Infinity War and having that Infinity Gauntlets, and then watch the sunrise in the Grateful Universe, and yeah, and yeah, I feel like creating my own version of Thanos, but in Power Ranger version, where I it's the same way I got this idea for the the Red Ranger from Dino Thunder, and then the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin, and then make it like as a genetic hybrid. Like I like doing that in my artwork nowadays. Yeah, yeah, I like I like doing fan made art, especially with the Power Rangers. And if you haven't seen them, which I'll show you them in my community post and send a link and all that.
Mm.
Yeah. The fact that I'm watching Avengers Endgame during December is the same way that I watch Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Sing 2, which those are really good for December of 2023, and
Yeah.
a lot of good things going on. And one thing I have to point out. Oh, yeah. And speaking of animated movies, I also heard that Trolls Band Together is basically Sing 2, but with trolls and
Yeah.
Inside Out. And I like how colorful it really is. That's one thing I liked about movies nowadays. Animated movies, they have to be colorful and musical and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
honestly, it's this is what the modern day Disney animated films should have been like. This is what
Yeah.
Encanto should have been like. This is what Frozen 2 should have been like. And this is
Yeah.
what Disney's Wish should have been like. Like I am 100% serious. The
Yep.
fact that I have to
I
prefer
agree.
other animated movies other than Disney, it just walls me to death. Like
Yep. Take that, Disney, because trolls and
and
also
also dinosaurs
dinosaurs kick
kick
ass.
ass like
Yeah.
that. And not to mention some other animated properties going on, so it's about to get wild.
Yeah.
As Dino Charge Red Ranger always says. And holy cow, I think Watch Mojo released top 24 best Christmas movies from each year. Pretty interesting. So during Christmas, I think I might watch Grinch, both variants of the Grinch, the
Oh yeah.
2000s version of the Grinch, and the
Oh,
2018 version, which I know I have a love-hate relationship between the 2018's Grinch, and it may not be as good as other movies I've watched, like The Mammoth Christmas, but it yeah, I think I might rewatch it during Christmas, but it's just me though. So
Yeah.
and I only watched the Gwen's 2000.
yeah, yeah, it was. I don't see it that much, but at least it has like a voice of Benedict Cumberbatch, who is Doctor Strange from the Marvel
That's
Cinematic
smart.
Universe, who's Doctor Strange, and also the narrator from Walking with Dinosaurs, Prehistoric Planets, the 2014 Walking with Dinosaurs. It's basically like 2013's Walking with Dinosaurs, but take out the voice acting and then replace it with the narrator and make it like a actual documentary, like that sort of stuff. And you pretty much get Walking with Dinosaurs 2013 done in the most respective manners. I do enjoy the Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet movie, but the only problem I have is that it felt shorter. Like they cut out some of the scenes that are from the 2013 movie and then edit it. I can understand what they're coming from, but they could have at least kept some of the parts.
Though it could have should have been longer. It sounds like I guess it's shorter. I have not seen
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
like
probably,
cretaceous
that.
yeah,
cut yet.
it's probably they got very was. That's the reason why it got was. It's probably they were watching for it. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about the background noise. It's just
Okay.
yeah, like I was saying, the 24th Walking with Dinosaurs, like Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet, it is better than the 2013's Walking with Dinosaurs, but take out Justin Long and John Leguizamo and then put Benedict Cumberbatch's narration. And yeah, if you've seen Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet, it's a great dinosaur movie. And I was even thinking to myself, when are we going to get the documentary version of Walking with Dinosaurs 2013? When are we going to get it? And the fact that we have it proves to me that BBC and the others do care. But the 2013 version of Walking with Dinosaurs, I do have a soft spot for it, and I do have a love-hate relationship for the love side, the storytelling, and the characters, and the CG of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the
But for the
CG is incredible.
and I'll admit that some of the voice acting for John Leguizamo and Justin Long do have some punches to it. But for the hate side, with the editing side, with Gorgon zooming in his arms and the rewind scene and some dialogue could be
Yeah.
campy and
I can't
all
believe
that
that
type of
movie's
stuff.
turning 10 years
10
old
years old.
tomorrow. Can't
Yeah,
even
for
believe
its
it. I remember 10
anniversary.
years ago when it came out, I was in Cabo San Lucas. I was
Yeah,
on Christmas
I
vacation.
was I was on vacation with my cousin and yeah, yeah, I was on vacation with with my cousin and my brothers and we had a fun moment with Walking with Dinosaurs and I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, I got this Blu-ray. I got this. Yeah, sue me if you
Oh,
yeah, I the reason why I got it just for the Cretaceous cut and some things going on, like the games, activities, the behind the scenes, and things happen throughout the movie and all that stuff. So I would review this movie in the near future, but I feel like I've been way too harsh on it ever since 2019. But yeah, but rewatching it now, I still prefer it over Jurassic World Dominion. That just for the fun of it and the Adventures of Buck Wild. Yeah, it may not be perfect, but I still take it over those two dinosaur movies. because that's saying a lot. And
Yeah, I have that one too.
oh, and you're gonna be surprised, Trolls fan, because I got the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yep.
Mario.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Easily
is
Illumination's best movie.
yeah.
Next to
Since
Sing
the
2.
Sing, it's just as good as the Sing movies and Despicable Me films, in my opinion. And this is my brother's, so thanks, brother. I got this, and yeah, it
Okay.
was really amazing. And also, I got this on my birthday called Dinosaur's Adventures. It was originally called Andy's Dinosaur Adventures, which is another version of Walking with Dinosaurs, not the movie, but the series. But put Andy and you see the dinosaurs from Walking with Dinosaurs made their appearance, and that's just that. And want to see my if you want to see my collection for the second viewing, well, here it is, the Indominus. Yeah, decided to show Trolls or Torfana for a second time, man, because that's how I feel. This Indominus is badass. She's basically One Eye and Thanos by saying, "I am inedible."
And I am Trolls Band Together fan.
Oh boy. And Thanos snaps and the villains are gone. Bye bye. Ta ta, right? And even with. Yeah. Yep. So this Tyrannosaurus. And you do. And I do agree that it does resemble the Tyrannosaurus from when dinosaurs roamed America because of the coloring. But do you know what also reminds me is the Tyrannosaurus from Dino Dana? Because of the Dino Dana's Tyrannosaurus, as well as the Dino Dan Rex, they have the coloring of the Rex, like yellowish, brownish, greenish coloring, like that type of stuff. And yeah. And yeah, I'm going to. Hey, Brandon.
Hey there. I was just gonna show you my shirt and stuff.
Oh man, the North Pole. That looks amazing. That looks amazing, man. And sorry it took so.
I just
Yeah.
got back in.
Yeah, sorry it took so long, Brandon.
Sorry about that.
It was just disgusting and all that stuff, but yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't want. I was sorry if you. I was impatient. I was just tired of waiting. That's all. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, man. But at least I'm watching the Chicken Run sequel, and as soon as I'm done watching that, I might as well watch the new animated movie featuring Adam Sandler, Leo, which I'm
hi,
surprised
Troll
that-
Fan Together, Fan 2001. This is what I look like in case you forgot.
Yeah, hey there.
Yeah.
Hey,
If you guys haven't met
remember
each other for the
this?
first time, then this is your first time actually. So go ahead.
Oh, what?
Say what you gotta
Oh, there's
say.
Noah from Nosaurus.
I just felt like bringing him over because I just felt like.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about
Sorry,
that noise.
I was just trying to find an Indominus toy. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in my room.
Oh yeah.
I'll just
Well,
double
the
check.
reason why I brought my Dinosaur toy with me is because we are having a dinosaur talk, so I just thought it would make sense to bring him. Okay.
That's
Alright.
nice. Any type of dinosaur talk. And I know, Brandon, you've seen my Gorgosaurus from 2013's Walking with Dinosaurs, also known as Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet, which. And one thing I have to point out to Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet is that why they named Gorgosaurus Nanicosaurus. You know Nanicosaurus, another version of Tyrannosaurus, which was found in Alaska during the Cretaceous. It lived alongside Pachyrhinosaurus in what is known as Prince Creek Formation. And yeah, they kind of use the model from Gorgosaurus from Walking with Dinosaurs, but it is what it is. I'll probably talk more if I have some time to do a video on that. as well as making reviews and all that stuff, and posting them in my posts. So there you have it. Oh, and Krill Studio says, "Are you excited for Kung Fu Panda 4?"
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I have to
Believe.
agree with Brandon.
Yeah. I don't know how
Real
I'll top
studio.
Kung Fu Panda 3, but
Yeah. It seems like we're getting the fourth movie. Because
We are.
you thought Planet of the Apes is getting a fourth movie? Well, Kung Fu Panda 4 is getting a fourth movie as it is.
yeah. And not only that, but Despicable Me is also getting, and the
Fourth movie. Yeah.
Oh man, a fourth movie in installment. Amazing.
It is
So that means we're
snowing.
getting
So
3
icy out here.
Yeah. So that means we're getting 3 movies, and then we're getting a fourth installment. Pretty interesting, and I really hope it does better than Ice Age Continental Drift, as well as Shrek 4, because I didn't care about those nearly as much. But when you get to
Ice Age
fourth
4
movies,
and Shrek 4 can go screw themselves.
yeah, screw those movies. I didn't care about them, especially Shrek 4, which
Yeah.
I can't believe I used to like this movie. And rewatching it now, there's a lot of problems with this movie. Like, I can't believe I said that this movie is good. Like, I should have watched Iron Man 2 and How to Train Your Dragon instead. But no,
Yeah, I could have.
I picked Shrek 4 instead. Stupid me.
Never mind. I mean, I was gonna show you guys what Shrek movies I think are better. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. Nice one, man. Nice one.
Personally, these are my two of my personal favorite movies of all time.
Same here. I like the first Shrek film, in my opinion. The first film would always be my favorite one. The sequel is good.
If there's one Shrek film I definitely hate the most, that's definitely Shrek the Third. Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Oh, Shrek the Turd. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just be clear that was terrible. But I'm glad I don't have that
didn't care
DVD.
about that movie. I didn't care about it. Yeah, like I was saying about Shrek 4, I should have sticked up with How to Train Your Dragon 2 or How to Train Your Dragon and Iron Man 2. I should have watched those movies instead. But no, I just watched Shrek 4 instead. Stupid me. Which is one of the worst things that has ever happened to me.
I can't believe I saw Shrek 4 3 times in the theaters.
Yeah, me too.
That movie blows. It blows to death.
But honestly, I gotta be honest, Toy Story 3 is worse than Shrek 4, honestly, now thinking about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Trolls or Tor fan, because they're equally as bad as each other. So,
Toy Story 3 was great. Toy Story 4 is awful.
Yeah, Toy Story 4.
Yeah, like I was saying, Toy Story 3 is one of the biggest disappointments I've ever have to suffer through when watching it. Like, why the hell does it have Andy going to college and then giving away his toys to Bonnie? Like, they should have at least have another adventure or something like the other two are going. Like, have them be around in a toy store or a daycare where Annie and all that stuff, or in a school. Like, it would have been better. Or something.
Hey, can you repeat what you said?
Yeah, like I was saying, Toy Story 3 could have had so much amount of potential in it. Like,
I know.
Like
I can't believe Andy's mom mistakes the toys for trash.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
I mean,
that was pretty dumb.
Yeah, Andy would have put them in the attic instead, but for some reason, Andy's mom decided to take them and then throw them in the dumpster. Like,
all right, and then they thought they were being thrown out by Andy.
It was because the bag looked like a garbage bag. That's why it was an accident.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to find carrots or something.
Yeah, I did not like.
I gotta be there by now.
I mean, Lotso.
Basketball.
I didn't care about Lotso. I despise
Yeah,
that character.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I already ate pasta.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
All right, everybody.
All right.
Hold on.
oh, you were saying Trolls or Turf
Hey,
fan?
folks.
Oh yeah. You were saying?
Yeah, like I was saying, Lasso. I didn't care about Lasso and his minions. Like, it doesn't even feel like a Toy Story movie at all. This felt like torturous of animation. Same with Shrek 4. Like, I didn't like. I don't know.
I
I don't know
know.
what the hell. They're just at the end. They're just a pile of junk. I didn't care about them at all.
Toy,
Because if I
Toy
want to watch
Story
better,
4.
If you want to watch what?
Toy Story.
Finish that.
Toy Story 4 is actually the worst.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
was,
Actually, I think the first one's the worst, honestly, because at least Toy Story 4 at least had nice animation.
yeah, I
Nah,
respect
Toy
you
Story
guys if
3 it
you.
was great.
I respect you guys
only
if you
in-
don't like Toy Story 4, but I personally liked it. I thought it was a good movie in my opinion. And honestly, they should have at least stopped at the fourth. They should have stopped at the second movie instead because we don't need other Toy Story movies to be part of the franchise and all that stuff. Like 3 and 4, like no, like that.
Something weird you said about that. Yeah, you said the second one should have ended it. Well, that's what I thought too. Because that's
Toy
personally
Story
my
3
favorite.
was the perfect ending.
Well,
Yeah.
my favorite Toy Story
That's
movie
the
is the
point.
second one. Like,
And they also gonna make a fifth one from the fans, from the
Yeah.
rumors.
Not to
isn't
mention-
5 Toy Story movies too much Toy Story movies?
Nobody wants a Toy Story 5.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
that's a little
don't.
Like,
Nobody
I mean,
asked
why
for
the
it.
hell? Oh, I can understand why they want to make Toy Story 5. So that way they could put Disney back in their high feet. Like, what's that about? And
I don't
first
know.
you're making a
I guess
Frozen 3 and you're making a Frozen 4. I don't believe
You know what? I think I have an idea for why they are making Toy Story 5. I'll show you. Money.
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah,
gonna make
like
money.
that. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying, Brandon.
exactly.
That's what I was saying.
And also the fans want.
They're not gonna make any money. I can tell you that right now.
All right, then.
Just sharing my honest opinion about why I think they're doing it.
Yeah, they want to make money. That's why. Yeah.
And also the fans wanted them to make it work. To make it, to tell them that that's the reason why they wanted to make Toy Story.
Yeah, and well, I think I'm gonna end off this LBT stream because it was originally gonna be a Q&A, but suddenly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he has some background noises.
So, you're ending it already?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Sorry about that. Like I was saying, so I think I'm gonna end off this LBT stream, man. My battery's dying, and like I was saying,
Oh.
I was originally gonna be an LBT Q&A by myself, but why not stop by for a stream? Thanks, since Trolls or Tour fan is there. So, all right then, have a good one, and all of you take care, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my good Christmas in 2023, and got a lot of things going on. So catch you guys later, and I'm gonna end off with the post credit scene.
Bye,
And,
LBT.
all right,
Merry
then.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And I think I'm gonna make one special music video for Christmas, and you're gonna like it. Gus, you're gonna like it. Hulkster, you're gonna like it. Shamer, Brandon, anyone.
Yeah.
Because
When?
the fact that I'm back doing music videos proves that I have the power of doing music videos on my channel. So, yeah. So,
Never mind.
hope you guys enjoy this, and life definitely finds a way. And let's end this off.
Okay. Bye.
All right then, and let's fade the black. And bye, Gus, and have a good one.
So,
You too, Hulkster, because someday, Hulkster, you and I are gonna do an LBT podcast on some Marvel stuff, especially with some episodes of Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Phineas and Mission Marvel. So it's like a Power Ranger podcast with me and Shamer, but it's with me and you this time. So maybe I'll do a podcast with Marvel stuff, and that way we could differentiate this. Sounds cool?
Yes.
Yeah. So I have plans of Marvel's podcast with you and I, and other superhero media. So let's have a good one and take care.